From the future home of Super Bowl 56, there's a look at SoFi Stadium just south of downtown Los Angeles. Tonight, we wrap up the first 13 weeks of the season with a good Monday nighter between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. Set down to kick this one away, and off it goes. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing to start the drive. Short. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Short. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down.
I know it was 4th down, bro. My fault.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But in this stage, I got part of the field. But like you said, it worked. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, Dobbins trying the right side. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat in every meeting with reporters? This week, he kind of said, I've had enough. And I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
Miles Jack there to make the tackle. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you. Keep it to short gains.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. J.K. Dobbins with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders have taken...
Because I knew one of the jerseys, they were white with the white backgrounds and the white numbers and shit. And I like the all white. I like wearing all white. Like those the ghost jerseys and shit.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Pistol through his throat. I think he's gonna choke.
They'll run on 1st down. Tyson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Myles Garrett's already X-Factor, bro.
Now Fields. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. On first down, Tyson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%. Only because they still have some tough games to come, and keeping that focus throughout the entire
Marcus
season,
Winter.
that's been a really difficult thing to pull.
Go defensive pass interference.
They've done it, and they've done it well.
Or offensive pass interference. My guy could have got that.
2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. It's early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
Wow. Okay.
Play there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I can't tell what's louder, the music in my headset or Brad's breathing.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
Get up, Roach, no.
Offense set to get this drive started. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity. And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Off the play fake. Short. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up. And what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Short. It's a first down and more for Dobbins. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big play there for the Raiders.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
What? I thought that's like twice.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Looking to throw on second down. Short. And that'll be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to go for it all.
Cooper Kupp!
Touchdown, Raiders! Cooper Kupp, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Raiders have taken the lead.
That's why we picked him up out of free agency.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
Get up!
That makes the score 14-7.
Hey, the beat go off?
So after the touchdown,
Up it, then my heat go off? I heard you threw that sneak heat talk.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially. So a net gain of 1 there.
Fifi dog.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Pow, 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 pow.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, man.
Wide open, complete. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. A bad time for a roughing penalty.
Roughing the passer.
Fields tapping it forward. Jet sweep.
Grab that!
But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came on a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Myles Garrett in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year.
Throwing on third down, Fields.
Mike Ingram just got mossed because he sucks dick.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Low ass bastard, bro. Literally gets mossed.
Right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one
Good, you heard that, dude.
now as he sends this one away.
I would say all that, but I'm not trying to die, you
Here
know.
comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And
I have
only
people
able to
sign
get
up at
this
my
to the
house.
19, so
I don't want
probably
that.
should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Dobbins running out of the gun.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. From the gun on 3rd down. Short. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. They'll run on first down. Dobbins. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the lot. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. You know, if following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under, CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and throw for it here. Space to maneuver at the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. A handoff running left is Dobbins. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Love isn't always on time.
Throwing on first down. Short. He sets to fire deep. And this one is incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as
Boogie Wonderland. Let's go! He drills it!
53 yards out. Blankenship's kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. 1 second, all that remains. A final shot before the break. Fields. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan.
It's no match, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Halftime report. Coach? The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Taken from about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, But above all, play your game.
Right back to him on first down. And down he goes at the 49.
Palm it.
3-yard pickup. For this, the second meeting of these two teams, you might recall they met back in week 5. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. On second down, Tyson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
That was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Tyson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The 71 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets it down to the 32.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
On first down, it's Bryant. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it.
Shit. Okay, good hit.
That's going to wind up a full 3 yards on first.
Good hit, good hit.
People talk about plays being blown up. That's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And they'll get him down right about the 20. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw, Fields. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll try again. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
Well, they're
They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. A great effort there. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
All you got to do is look it up.
We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw. Short. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. On 1st and 10. Short. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play there for the Raiders.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
What the fuck, bro?
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
The 40. Past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Well, this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Play action. Short. He's going to let it go again. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Jalen Waddle
with touchdown number 12 on the year.
And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
And now the Raiders will face an important two-point conversion attempt here. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
112 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he'll give it here to his running back.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And some room to work. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
They go play action here on 1st down. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
Chase Young, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign.
They'll set up a throw.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. They'll run on 1st down. Bryant, and he is
is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. To throw is Fields. Bryant has it. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Chargers on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This will be 3rd and 15. Here's Fields. That is caught left side by Bryant. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. 104 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Right back to Dobbins on 1st. One of the first times tonight he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look, 6 DBs. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27, no 1st down. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Las Vegas sending out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Chargers, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now